Hi, Kate. Huh? Who's this? It's Alyssa, a mom friend of yours. Isn't it my name on the screen? Oh, it's named the poor one. I wondered who you were. That's right away awful. I'm an adult, so I'll just laugh it off. But please change my name. You are poor, so I named you Poor. I don't have to change it, right? But asking me every time who I am is kind of rude. Then I'll change it to Poor Alyssa. Well, that's fine. So, what do you want? I'm busy. Oh, I heard you got a job. Congratulations. Well, it's easy to get a job. I heard that you were rejected from about 30 jobs. I kicked 30 of them to the curb. I see. Whatever it is, congratulations. Wait a minute. Whatever it is, turned whatever. It must have been difficult. So, that wasn't a typo. No, I wouldn't do that intentionally. Ugh. So, where did you get a job? It's a big place. Big? You're a baggage handler for DiCaprio? I bet you'd be overjoyed to get a job at a place like that. Because you're Kate, you might do it. Oh, but it's too far away, so it's impossible. Did you message me just to make fun of me? No, I didn't. I really want to congratulate you. I don't want your congratulations. I'm congratulating you. Rather than a congratulatory message, give me a congratulatory gift. Congratulatory gift? I'm a mom friend and a part-timer. That's impossible. If you're not giving me a gift, this conversation is over. You're being really pushy, but it depends on the job. It might be a celebration. What do you mean, depending on the job? What kind of work do you do? Sales. There are many kinds of sales, aren't they? Condominium sales. Condominium sales? That's a lot of work. It's no big deal. Is it? Because buying a condominium it's a lifetime commitment. I'd sell it right away. I'd be the top salesperson in no time. After all, I have a good face. You don't think I'm talking about a cabaret club? No, I'm not. I see. That's good. I don't think I could make it to the top of the cabaret club, though. You contacted me to be sarcastic? No, I didn't. I'm just saying congratulations. By the way, what kind of condo are you offering? I'm in the market for a condo myself. It's a luxury condo you can't afford. Luxury? How high-end? It's so expensive, it'll make your eyeballs pop out of your head. I don't know. I've never had my eyeballs pop out. You can't afford it. I see. Well, can I go see it sometime? What's the point of coming to see it? I just said I was looking. The kind of place you'd buy is not for sale at my place. Go to one of those small real estate agencies. That's unusual. You don't want me to come? No, I don't. I'm coming anyway, and while I'm at it, I'd like to see Kate at work. It's not a place for poor people to come. Do you want to realize how poor you are? That still sounds good to me. You're crazy. Not really. Even with this, my academic record is... You graduated from middle school, right? What? That's about it anyway, right? I wouldn't think a poor person like you has a college degree. You're so prejudiced. It's true that my last degree is not from college. See, a person like you can't afford a luxury condo. Well, that's too bad. It was supposed to be a gift for you. Because you finally got a part-time job, I was trying to help you improve your sales performance. I'll just take that as a token of my appreciation. Just the feelings? As far as I'm concerned, I don't care who the salesman is. Even if I get to sell to a poor person like you, I will just get trampled. I'm not willing to gamble on it. Kate, that's too... What? You like me, don't you? Huh? That's enough. On the day. Sorry for turning you away. I'm busy and don't have time to deal with poor people. Don't get carried away with your tour of luxury townhomes. You can't even sign a contract. I just fired your husband and parents. Huh? What nonsense are you talking about? I'm quite serious. You're crazy, aren't you? How can you fire your husband and parents? I don't get it. You must be delusional. I think you should ask them. Ask your parents and husband about it. I'm sure they'll be very angry with you. Wow, that's exciting. It's sad that you came to see a townhouse but didn't get any attention. I'm sorry you got so paranoid. Oh, a tower block. I mean, why would you come in such a wrecked minicar? It's a luxury apartment. You must be crazy to come here in a car like that, right? A mini car has nothing to do when buying a tower block. Are you saying that a car will buy an apartment? Is that possible at Kate's place? If so, how are they going to pay for it? Of course not. Those people who drive luxury cars, they buy luxury apartments. Someone who drives a beat-up mini car, of course they're poor. I see. Your car is pretty shabby too, right? I'm going to replace mine one of these days. It's just for now, just for the time being. You're emphasizing, aren't you? Our townhouse is selling? How much have you sold already? I just joined the company, so not yet. That's normal. You can't sell with that kind of business. Why not? Because you're a supercilious salesman. If you judge people by their cars, you won't be able to sell anything. I only deal with rich people. I see. So, did your husband and parents come home? Not yet. When they get home today. We're all going out to dinner. I don't have time to talk to you. Why are you going out for dinner? To celebrate my new job, of course. We're going to eat a very expensive meat. Aren't you jealous? It will be good if you could eat, but I don't think you can. Why is it impossible? Because I've fired them. All 3 of them are unemployed. How can such a fantasy of yours come true? Well, dream while you still can. My husband's not going to get fired. Okay, let me tell you something. My husband is a very elite man. He's a department head at a big company. His father is also a manager, and his mother is a section manager. They've all been working for the same company for years. That means they can't be fired. The world is a strange place, isn't it? A rank-and-file employee is now a department manager? What? Who's a rank-and-file employee? Your husband. Your father and mother. What kind of nonsense is this? It can't be. It's okay. You'll see. Still, it's after 9 p.m. It's strange that he hasn't come home yet. Of course, it's because they're busy. Since they just got fired, which is a downside, maybe they're just feeling bad. They must be working overtime. All 3 of them? That's right. I see. Hope that is the case. Look, the front door just opened. They're home. We're going out to dinner now, so see you later. Disillusional bastard. 1 hour later. Alyssa? What's going on? Alyssa? You're back early. Did you enjoy the expensive meat? Like you said, everyone is out of job. How do you know about this? How do I know? Because it's me who fired them. Don't joke about that. You couldn't have fired them. Are you still saying that? If you don't believe me that much? Why don't you ask your husband the name of the boss? He is too upset for me to ask that. Then why don't you check the website of your husband and your parents' company? I suggest you look at their website. The president's name is in there. Right, I'll take a look. And then I'll complain. Yes, do that. And then you'll be mortified by what you've done. 5 minutes later. Alyssa, what's this all about? They said the president has the same name as you. And her picture is yours too. Of course it is. It's me. Why? You're just an ordinary poor person. How can you be the president? It is such a big company. I inherited my parents' company. It can't be helped that I'm the CEO. You took over your parents' company? Oh, big surprise. I didn't hear you talk about that. I didn't tell you. If you're the boss, why do you drive a beat-up minicar? It's a hobby. It's a vintage car. For people who aren't interested in cars, it's just a beat-up minicar. But for those who love cars, they're very valuable. You could buy several townhouses with them. But your place is just a small apartment. Also, I'm not that interested in the house, so if my husband didn't say it's too small, I wouldn't have thought about changing apartments at all. But now that we have children, I think it's time to move. So you're really saying you, Alyssa, is the boss? That's what I said. But still, if that's really the case, that's terrible. What? Why fire all 3 of them at the same time? Kate, that is because you made fun of me too much. You say I made fun of you. Who would think a middle school graduate is rich? There! Who's middle school graduate? That's just your imagination, isn't it? Because you said you graduated from middle school. I didn't say that. I said I didn't have a college degree. If you didn't graduate from college, then you must have graduated middle school. Too bad. I have a graduate degree. Bullshit. Really? I stayed in graduate school because I liked research. but my parents wanted me to go out into the society. And when I said I didn't want to go out into the society, my parents passed away. Then there was nothing I could do. So here I am. That's too much. So, your husband and father are department heads. Yes, that's right. Why are you firing 2 department heads at once? The company can't afford to lose a department head. That's right. Actually, you're right. If he's a good manager, as you say, I wouldn't fire him just because of your rudeness. Your husband is a completely useless, flat employee. He is always working on his side job and never does any work at all. Side job? Your father is similar. He's not a regular employee, he's a chief. His subordinate says he can't do his job. How come he's the chief? Everyone was already complaining about that. Father is a very fine man. To you, he is. But he is useless in the company. That's terrible. And what about mother? She works part-time. Well, you're all a bunch of liars in your family. If you have that vitality to lie so much, I wish they would put it towards their jobs. So it's true that they're all unemployed. Didn't they say that? They're so shocked. They could hardly hear me say anything. Oh, you've suddenly become so respectful. It's okay, we're still friends now. That's right, you being a president of a company. None of our mom friends told me that. That's right, I didn't tell anyone. The only ones who knew are our people. Who's our people? Sophie and Kelly's husband. Emma is one of our part-timers, but they're people who know their personal and professional lives. They understand that I keep my honorifics to the office. Why didn't I know? Why didn't you tell me? If you communicate with your husband, you would have known. Then I wouldn't have to tell you, right? And with your personality, I wouldn't have dared to tell you. What do you mean? I don't understand. You don't have to be so sensitive. They're not my employees anymore, after all. So you're saying you can't take them back? That's right, I can't. Don't say that. Do something about it. It's impossible. Is it because of what I did? Because I called you poor? Don't worry, I'm really poor. I'm sorry. And by the way, I'm asking you, since your family is like this, how about buying a condominium? I can't afford a condo and a beat-up minicar. It's outrageous. I'm really sorry. If this continues, my family will fall in debts of poverty. I think we've already been knocked down. If this happens, I'm the one who has to do the hard work. I see. So here's a shot. If I sell the top floor of a luxury condo, I'll get a big pay. Your salary will go through the roof. Good luck with that. Please don't say that. Please. Please, we're mom friends, aren't we? Now, yeah, but no. I mean, when I went to see your workplace, you acted like that, and so I thought, what is it? Well, rather than buying from your workplace, I'd rather buy elsewhere. Oh no, I said please. Now that I'm only part-time, I'm going to have a lot of trouble. When you're in trouble, you say like that. But when others are in trouble, you kick them hard. I don't like that kind of thing. I won't do that. Really? It's a well-known story among other moms. Kate is cold to people in trouble, and yet she wants them to help her. It's amazing, isn't it? That guts. Please, accept my guts. Please. Go to hell. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I was a little too honest. You do resent me for what I did, don't you? I mean, yes, I do resent you. I was watching the timing of my retaliation. You would mount people by their choices or their belongings. That kind of thing. You're gonna hate me so much. I don't mount people anymore. Wow, it makes me cry. You are so desperate, aren't you? You even used an emoticon. I usually don't use them, because my husband told me it's all my fault. Why? I never said anything like that. I never said a word about it, but I don't know how it leaked out. My husband was peeking at the line screen from behind me. Oh my, don't mind that. I didn't even know he was there. So, did they find out that you, Kate, did something horrible? Did they find out? Not all of them. And your husband, who's so quick to say it's your fault. I wonder if he was good at what he did. Yes, he was. He's really good. So please, connect the dots, or I'm getting a divorce. Oh my, you're overreacting. I'm not exaggerating. I'm completely out. So please help me. Kate? What? Don't cover up. Good luck. Alyssa! In the end, it was Kate who snapped in the end. No matter how mad she got, no matter how much she apologized, the fact was her husband and her parents can't work, was true. I can't take them back to work again. For that reason, her husband, who thought it was Kate's fault, decided to divorce her. Her parents also cut off their ties with her, saying it was Kate's fault. Abandoned by her family, Kate, she lives alone and lonely. No matter how hard she tried, she could not get a buyer for a condo. She couldn't get a buyer for a condo. She was even fired from her part-time job. No one knows what happened to her after that. I hope she works hard and doesn't make fun of people and becomes a decent human being. Let's see what will happen. Thank you for watching.